Welcome aboard. I'm JasonOfArgo, and it's time for another episode of Rimworld. We have become a veritable zoo here at the colony of the Crash Bandicoots. Pigs are breeding like wild. They're not even waiting for each other to be done before they get it on with another. The pigs and the sows are just happily going at it here. But that does mean that now that winter has come in earnest, as you can see by the various snowmen that our colonists have erected, that we're going to have plenty of food to last through the winter, which is good because our vegetable stores are starting to get a little bit thin. But you might have noticed we have another new addition. Yes, Loser has joined the colony. He came crashing down in an escape pod, and then when we healed him, he tried to leave. Yes, he tried to leave us. He tried to leave the colony that took him in. Gave him one of our dwindling medical supplies. He tried to leave us, and so we were forced to show him proper gratitude like we did with Patty, who learned very quickly the benefits of remaining with a colony of people who are just might be a little bit insane. I mean, we are in the middle of winter here, and we have, although Patty herself, you know, let's be honest, she's not exactly the most stable of young girls. But Loser, he will learn, just like everybody else did, that our colony is not such a bad place. One of these days. His recruitment difficulty is only, what was it? 59%. That's not impossible. So, that's it. That's that. We did have a bit of a forest fire, but it was nothing too out of control. Turbo. Really? Why is he sleeping in the snow? So we got Turbo sleeping in the snow because TJ's too busy to build a single wooden bed. I know that compacted machinery is quite important, because we are running dangerously low on components. But for crying out loud, TJ. Turbo is an invaluable member of the colony. He's actually one of the people who knows how to shoot. Not that that matters, because... Oh, wait, I forgot. We need to give Patty her brand new spear, which I've also made. I made a couple of those at the fueled smithy. Wait a minute, I thought this was an electric one. Oh, we can't do that until we actually get a electric smelting, I think it is. Yes, smithing without fuel. Blossom has miscarried due to starvation? Well, then what are you doing way out there, Blossom? Go back and eat something. You can go into the stockpiles. You can eat whatever you like. Nobody is stopping you. Where are you going? Why are all of the animals here? Maybe if we just make them... Let's make the Yorkshire Terriers unrestricted then, since they seem confused about where to go to actually eat. And now, what? What's going on here? TJ, get out there and help Blossom. I don't know why I keep telling TJ to do everything. Is anybody actually close by? Patty, there's a dog that needs attention here. Can we get somebody to actually feed the animal? That's quite sad. I don't know why they just went insane like that. Wandering around outside, completely and utterly oblivious to the fact that they were starving to death. All of the other dogs, Blossom, all of the other dogs know. Ah, okay. Ridiculous. Blossom is no longer incapable of walking. Well, that's good. Maybe she'll actually wisen up and figure out that there's food in here. Okay, good. She's figured out where to eat again. I am not too concerned anymore. Kind of sad about that miscarriage, though, because, wow. That was a little bit ridiculous. Anyway, is anybody going to start talking to Loser? I mean, I'm sure he feels like a loser, but he... Pig 6! Juvenile male pig of the Crash Bandicoots just ran in and ate Loser's meal. He's hungry. The pig just ran in and... Oh, poor Loser. You're living up to your name, aren't you? A pig just stole your breakfast. Okay, can we get somebody to get him some food? Honestly. Let's get somebody to, Okay, Patty's taking care of it. she somehow psychically sensed through her amazing social skills, a strong amateur, that Loser actually did need some food. 4.8% chance. That'll go up sooner or later. We're just going to keep at it because we need people who are actually better at shooting. Although I would like to know how to act. Speaking of which, I would like to recall how to make guns. Machining tables. Okay. Let's go into production. A machining table. You know, we can just do that right now. Let's do that. Can somebody get on that? TJ just got us some components, so 7 components. Goodness gracious, you need a lot to build that. We're probably going to need even more to build up an armory. In fact, we should probably designate another. Let me go ahead, since this base is starting to look a little bit unprofessional, let's say. Oh, and another funny little thing. I now have tool cabinets, which will increase the speed at which things are worked upon. Ooh, I could just slap it down right there. Could we mine this out then? I'm getting an inkling of an idea. Let's mine that out. Not all the way. And what I would like you to do is put down some shelves. This will be our new armory. Put that right there. One right in the middle. A couple over here. And that will be where all of our weapons go. Plus 6 work speed factor. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so with that in mind, what can we do? We can make pistols, helmets, shotguns, chain shotguns, bolt-action rifles, machine pistols, SMGs, a light machine gun, and assault rifles. I think assault rifles. What do we need to make assault rifles? 60 steel and 7 components. Do we even have 7 components across the entirety of the map? Any more compacted machinery to dig out? There's that one. That'll allow us to make 1 gun. Ooh, and there's some more. Mine that out. What is that? Is that silver? Plasteel. Let's start digging into this area here. I know it contains an ancient horror. Did I tell anybody about that? There's an ancient horror in there. Some sort of disgusting, horrible thing that we almost broke into. We would mine out this area here. And if I had extended my mining even 1 more square, then we would probably be swimming in mechanoids right now. But let's start digging this out. Seeing what we can see. I am curious, Crassus. And I wonder, will ship chunks actually give us anything? Once morning has come, we will see. Loser, you know you can sleep in the bed, right? Don't be a loser. I thought you would want to prove everybody wrong. But here you are sleeping on the floor like a loser. Great. Excellent. Turbo being a darling, cleaning up everything. Potato plant has died because of the cold. Not even surprised in the slightest. Turbo, are you really gonna go back and finish the job? That was horrifying. You're just gonna walk away and allow an animal to die of bleeding to death? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I have reached a kind of a critical mass here, is the thing. And I'm going down the animals that we have not trained yet. What is the meat gain that we will get from juveniles versus adults? 72 from adults. You know, It's reached kind of a critical mass. I've already had to kill one of our sows. And Pig 1, who has been a proud father of many, many juvenile piggies, he's starting to put a bit of a strain on our resources. We're already down to 500 hay. And we have many, many little piggies to work with. That in mind, I think it's time that we killed both a sow and Pig 1. Pig 1, you've done your duty. You've given us many new generations of pigs. But now you must serve once more on the dinner table. And can somebody clean up the blood of that venerable animal? Patty went to go cloud watching for just a moment before realizing, oh yes, this is the middle of winter and there's a fog. It's ridiculous to go cloud hunting. And look at all the plasteel. This is amazing. Why are we even bothering using steel to create our weapons? We can use this. And here's some bucks, and some does. You know, they only need one buck to keep the herd alive, right? Well, buck age 1, the youngest. It is your lucky day. All of these females will be yours. Thanks to the magic of technology. And by that I mean bullets. You just won the prize through I want to call it natural selection, but it was actually pretty random. I didn't know that you were the youngest buck until just now. And there's Blossom again. She's just what is the matter with you? You don't have to follow anyone around. You can be your own master. Could somebody go help her out there? I'm getting a little bit concerned here. What is wrong with Blossom? That is the second time now that we've seen her just wandering around outside of her I'm trying to keep them all at home. Because okay, Turbo, seriously? Where are you? He can't shoot a sleeping ibex doe. Turbo, please. This is why you shot Victor in the back or TJ. You shot a bunch of people in the back, Turbo, and I'm pretty sure this is why. Yes, I do want you to finish off the poor. It still took him who knows how many shots to kill off the rest of them. And, yes. Okay. With that fog, the boom rat is starving too? Are we out of food for them? We have stuff for them to eat. Are we already running low on food? And it's only the 12th. Yeah. Yeah, this is starting to become a little bit concerning. I did not realize that we were eating through... I was such a fool! I was such a fool. I didn't realize. I was like the grasshopper from that story of the grasshopper and the ant. I had so much bounty ready on the table, ready to go, that I was not aware that it could all come crashing down so easily. Turbo, you're gonna have to go on a hunting spree. And we might have to do in a couple more pigs. I'm thinking pig 3 and sow 3. That'll leave us with... Oh, we have many large male pigs, actually. We can get rid of... I don't want to kill too many sows, because that means that we won't have more piggies. I know it's in the dark, Turbo, but this is still kind of sad. Oh my gosh. Pig 3, that's our food. How much of that did you eat? He ate 12% of an entire pig. That's almost impressive, really. Aha! And look at that, loser has finally proven himself capable of Doing something that isn't moping around in the middle of a bedroom. Of course, he is naked except for some pants. And we just lost. Oh, for Pete's sake! I forgot I was actually going to build more batteries. Actually, it might behoove us to build another battery area. In fact, maybe even another couple of solar generators up here. And perhaps another wind vane. We're gonna need a lot of things to keep all of this power running. Do I want to consolidate all of my power into one area? That might be bad, because then, assuming some attack comes and wipes out everything here, I do want at least something to fall back on. That would be nice. We only have one more day of winter left, thank goodness. Then we will finally be able to start growing things again. We kind of cut it down to the wire, actually. All we have left is meat from the animals. I told you that giant herd of Yorkshire Terriers was not something that we necessarily wanted to to have around, but no. Of course, my watchers, what few actually gave me some feedback anyway on this series, told me, "Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay." Sure, it'll be okay. Although that was really my fault. I'm sorry. I am not heartless enough to completely wipe out this entire herd of terriers. At least they aren't going to be breeding anymore. I did destroy all the males, which means that we won't have... Wait a minute. It's 63 degrees outside? Are we serious? And Patty is now just walking away to hide in her room. Why? Is it because of all the, I'm really not putting that much of a burden on you guys. You don't have to do a lot of this stuff. Although, I have kind of given you all very wide-ranging activities, which means that you are taking the far-flung corners of the map, which probably means that you get tired a lot easier. Oh well. At least Patty is just hiding in her room. She's not causing anybody any undue harm. Many of the rats have been driven insane. Okay, we can deal with that. Where are they coming? Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh gosh! All of the rats are now insane. All of the rats are insane. It's an infestation. There's rats everywhere. And they're all completely crazy. I didn't know we had this many rats, although... this could actually end up being quite useful for us. Because... that's a lot of free meat. I'm not entirely sure what I was trying to say there. I don't know. I had a bit of a brain fart. Sorry. That happens sometimes. I get distracted very easily in games like this. Alright. So. I really wish that we had enough components to start making that assault rifle now. Can anybody actually start doing that? What we do need to do is we need to get Victor and Loser. What are you good at? Shooting and melee. Do you have a weapon? You don't even have a weapon. Ah, okay, there's the weapons. Equip that steel spear. Everyone is now mobilized so that everybody just stay where they are. Uh-oh. Oh, good. The hare. The hare has, the hare is defending us. I knew having an attack rabbit would come in handy. Oh, and the hare won! With barely a scratch on him! Oh my goodness! Who is your master, TJ? Can you bond with anybody? The moment I Oh, geez. If you can bond with anybody, that would be amazing, because the moment you do, I am naming you Bigwig. Props to anybody who gets that reference. Okay, loser is now armed with a spear. What we're going to do is we're going to take this slowly. Everybody, all animals into the animal emergency area, immediately. You guys get back inside before they go crazy. Okay, this is a very crowded... This suddenly got very crowded. Can the guys with guns get outside, please? TJ, melee attack that rat. Melee attack that rat. Our little animal army is coming to our defense. Advance! Advance on the evildoers! Victor, calm down. We need you to melee attack the rats. Everyone just melee the rats, actually. Oh my goodness. This is war. This is animal warfare here, guys. You are witnessing the very first use of an animal army to defend against another one in this series. Did we do it? Is that all of them? Where's the rest of them? Okay, our animals have held the breach here. That was a little bit intense. That's probably gonna have to be the thumbnail. This sight of holding the hot gates against the ravening mob of rats, as unto the Spartans at Thermopylae, with our bold animals right here. Oh, that was amazing. I need to train more animals. Look at them. Look at them. They're all with us. That was so cool. I've never seen that happen before. Animals going up against other animals like that. All right, there's still a couple more. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I think it's over. Animals, you can all go back to your duties. And just as quickly as it happened, it ends. Blondie is now eating one of the rats. Turbo, if you could just can anybody start hauling these dead rats out of here? Some of our animals are even coming down to help us clear out this killing zone, this killing area that we set up. That was like a medieval siege for a minute there. Oh, that was kind of amazing, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy about how that turned out. And Fernanda is using up the rest of our medicine to tend to the boom rat. Really? Did I really give him some of my best medicine? I only have 1 unit of medicine to give, Fernanda. You need to be a little bit more sparing here. And poor Red! His veer left her paw. Oh wait, I think that's always been there. Cargo pods have dropped what? Where was that? Oh, there they are. Give me something good, Randy. What? Chem fuel? What even is that? What can I use that for? Fernando's being good. Good to our animals. Our brave little soldiers. I am going to train up more of them. They actually were quite useful in that. I mean, they are dogs, so I'm not surprised that the dogs were such good help. All of the dogs are pregnant. Really? I didn't know. I guess I missed one of the males, or at least I didn't get to him in time. Either way, we now have the spoils of victory. What rats we have not hauled away are being eaten one by our brave little soldiers. Ah, that was so good. And Amy, you deserve that. Just devouring an entire rat all on her own. Little Amy, age 9, female Yorkshire Terrier. And is it spring again? It will be soon, I imagine. Meaning that we can actually... TJ is sowing, which means that these plants will start growing. And, what is this? Patty has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Well, yes, that's what happens when you run around hiding in your room. Can somebody help her out there? No? Okay, she's just gonna stay there. She's just gonna sleep for a little while. Poor little Patty. Captured at age 16 and forced to live in this colony hidden away in the woods, surrounded by the smell of pigs, until she finally just works herself to exhaustion in her madness. Another fog is rolling in, and bit by bit, evidence of the great battle. The rat. I'm gonna have to figure out a good name for this. The battle of the rat gates, possibly, is being swept away. Such is Rimworld. I'm really glad I recorded that. And spring is now here. A time of renewal, a time of rebirth for the entire colony. I think what we're going to need to do is we need to concentrate on growing more, because we're going to need more hay. We're going to need more of pretty much, excuse me, everything. So let me go ahead and add more to all of our growing zones. And the corn was really what got us through that dreadful winter. So I'm gonna add as much as I can to that. And we're gonna need those as soon as possible. Can I set that to red? Because, you know, an animal should sleep with their master. Okay, so we did it, guys. We made it through winter. And more cargo pods are dropping. What is this? A lavish meal. Okay. Well, as it seemed, almost as a reward from Randy Random for making it through his crazy winter of mad animals and... What the heck is going on? I'm hearing something getting attacked by something. Or were they just clearing out more rats? Possibly the dog's clearing out more rats. Either way, that was actually pretty good. We made it through winter. Randy Random gave us some lavish meals. Growing season is here. We will be able to keep our animals. I've proven it. I have proven that we can make it through winter even with pretty much our entire base overflowing with strange little critters who ended up being a lot more useful than I thought. We fought together, we starved together, we made it through winter together. I think that's where I'm going to end it for this episode. I am, and will remain, your captain, and I will see you all on the next leg of our journey. Bye-bye.